Often when we get music in worship teams, we get a chord chart or a lead sheet that has just a single letter that represents the chord we need to play, and this is just above lyrics or a melody line, and there's no other information about the chords we have to play.
Instead of playing the chords in root position for 4 beats over the course of a bar, we can use arpeggiation to spread out the notes, which adds another layer of rhythmic interest to what you're doing. Let's take a look at how that would look on the piano and on the guitar. Instead of playing the chords in root position, just like this, we can find ways to create rhythmic interest by spreading out the chord in the right hand. So usually what I do is I try to find some kind of pattern that's a little bit different instead of just playing like this over and over and over again. So I might arpeggiate the notes from the left hand up, like this. So I'm just using the notes of the chords, but I'm not just playing chords in root position. Also, sometimes what I do is I try to find a little rhythmic idea in the right hand with maybe just using 1 or 2 notes of the chord, not always the whole chord. So maybe something like this. So by breaking up the chords this way, we're able to add a new layer of interest to what's going on in the music.
So when we talk about arpeggiation on the guitar, our left hand stays mostly the same. It's creating the chords on the fretboard. It's our right hand that helps us arpeggiate and create rhythmic interest as we roll through the bars. So as we strum through the strings in root position, we could just strum straight through like that for 4 beats, or we could arpeggiate. And the most common form of arpeggiation on the guitar is the pinch technique. So you take your thumb and your 3rd finger and you pinch 2 strings at the same time, and then you roll underneath with your 1st finger and your 2nd finger. So it looks like this. It creates that rhythmic interest and a bit of change to what's going on rather than just strumming through a song all the time. You can choose any combination of the strings in the chord to make that interest. So you can try and remember to come back to your root note. So in this case, the C in the bottom of my C chord, that just roots the chord as we roll through the arpeggiation. And that's how we arpeggiate on the guitar. Arpeggiation is just another way of spreading out the sound as we play together as a worship team. So if you have any questions about this or any of the other techniques that we've talked about in our videos, please get in touch with us at the Music and Gospel Arts Department.